Salt Lake City, Utah, my state's capital, has been called the crossroads of the West, in part because we have the intersection of I-15 and I-80, these two major interstate corridors, along with some corresponding rail lines that all cross around Salt Lake City.
Sheldon.
As a result of this and other factors, Salt Lake City and its surrounding communities are somewhat uniquely affected by criminal activity involving the transportation of illicit goods across state lines. As some of my colleagues have pointed out in connection with this bill, the removal of medical products from the supply chain creates a number of problems, including a number that threaten the health and the safety of American consumers. By holding responsible those who ignore potentially dangerous consequences of these crimes, we can ensure that individuals who purchase medical products can proceed with a feeling of safety and confidence that what they're buying is, in fact, what they think they're buying. I'm always concerned, of course, with the creation or the enhancement of federal criminal penalties. And I think that in general, we're sometimes too quick to send people to prison, and often for too long, especially within the federal system. I applaud my colleague, Senator Schumer, for his willingness to work with me and other senators on this committee to ensure that several provisions of the bill are more in keeping with the properly limited role of criminal enforcement. First, we've worked to ensure that there's an appropriate mens rea requirement attached to this bill, avoiding any vagueness that might accompany the intent elements. Second, we've narrowed the jurisdictional scope of the statute so that it comports with the proper role of the federal government in criminal enforcement. Finally, we have ensured that the legislation is free of minimum mandatory sentences, preserving the necessary discretion of federal district judges as they sentence people under this provision. I think that this bill will effectively reduce the dangerous manipulations of the medical product supply chain, and have therefore agreed to be a co-sponsor of this legislation. And again, I thank the sponsor, Senator Schumer. Thank you.